This is the Hydra Dragons finally bringing you an update on the getting to round 1000. Now, I don't believe I'm going to be able to get to round 1000, but at least I'm making an attempt. Now, you see I built all these temples for kind of extra power. I kind of like the little flying, I kind of like the, you know, the military upgrade where they get the planes, and I think it just adds an excessive amount of power. And of course, right now, all my sniper monkeys are targeting first. I have to change that, but I'm not going to change it on here because you'll see why in a minute. This is just more of a for show. I'm going to have to end up getting a better device by the time I get to the really high rounds, because as you'll see in a minute, my computer is just not liking these rounds. I mean, for one, I'm not going to put it in fast forward mode, and I have all these abilities, but just, you know, it starts and then boom, bit for bit. Now once they get going, they'll start shooting, you know. Once everything gets going, you know, they'll start going, but it's starting to slow down tremendously, and it's just getting to where a standard, you know, these are standard 12-minute rounds, and I'm having to wait about 30 minutes to get through each one. That's why it's taking me so long. But here pretty soon I'll be upgrading my device, getting a better device, one that can run this game a bit better, and then of course I'll be able to continue. Now I'm gonna do videos every 100 rounds leading up to the round that I just cannot beat. And now I've saved up a tremendous amount of monkey money, so I'm going to be able to use powers and stuff to kind of help me through the rounds I don't think I'm going to be able to get. And of course, they just put that update in where you can get to 9 lives, so I have my little druid down there trying to, you know, get my lives up. I just put him a few rounds ago, as you can see. You know, actually you can calculate it, you know, 25, 20, so about so I just put him down 5 rounds ago. But they are still just doing massive damage, and of course I got this guy. I don't think I can use his ability till there's one on screen though. Oh, nope, he'll still target them before they get out. And I can still use abilities and kind of continue, you know, continue the mayhem. And I don't exactly know why my, I know he has, I didn't put him on camo, did I? Yeah, I know he's in pursuit. He's just kind of ignoring the front right now, I guess. Oh, there he goes. He's finally starting to pick up. I've heard people say they do not like the Apache Prime, but I find him to be a very, you know, useful tower. I mean, I've used him to beat many, you know, hard levels and stuff, and he's just effective. You know, he's not the strongest for the price that you can get him. You can get other towers that are a bit stronger, but I mean, really, he's got coverage over the whole map, so it's not too bad. And plus the increased camo detection. And I'm not really seeing, once you get to the 4th tier on this tower, I don't really see a power difference between having the bottom 2 upgrades. So I just usually give him, I know on this one I don't think I gave him camo protection because he didn't need it. So yeah, I just gave him the bottom 2, but I really don't see what they do. So if I'm playing a normal game, I'll just end up giving him camo detection, you know, so he'll be able to target all balloon types and destroy them, because once you get him to the 4th tier, he can pop anything. And I mean, it's just, and really, you see him on first, those snipers over here in this corner aren't even getting a shot because they're not getting out in time for him to see it. But you can see my computer kind of plays it, but the frame rate kind of bits, you know. It's like every once in a while it's bit, and then like if I'm trying to leave it on, like while I'm sleeping or something, every once in a while all these bombs will just get stuck in a circle around here, and then it'll freeze the game. So I really have to pay attention. I'm doing better on my phone. That's how I actually got to round 400. I've been having my phone and leaving it on my phone. And of course that is not very healthy for the phone, but you know what, I have insurance on it, so it will be fine for at least 2 years. I will be fine, and then, you know, when I get my new device, I'll be able to show this in a lot better, you know. But you can just see that, you know, Dark Sun God's awesome power. That, and I think I believe I accidentally skipped out on a primary for him, although he's shooting. Yeah, he's the one shooting those blades, or is he not? I'm not. That might be one of the temples. Because I meant to skip out. I meant to skip out on the support, but he seems to be supporting people, and I'm not sure if he gets money at the end of each round or not. I haven't exactly paid attention. He might, but I really didn't want him to have that support because, you know, that takes away one of his attack abilities. But it either way. And plus, I think when they get in range, he shoots out the primary, and then yeah, and he's shooting the missiles out of his. Oh, Dark Lord gets 2 per shot, huh? And of course, all these, with having their upgrades, they have those certain missiles, you know, that go and do high damage, so they have pretty much infinite range. I mean, this guy down here, he's so far into the track. I mean, I know you can't see, but there's one, like, I think him, he's completely covering the track. And of course, I wanted to have him covering the track too, but the way I set it up, I guess I didn't want to. I don't know why I set it up like that. I could sell them and redo them, but I'm really not wanting to have to redo all that stuff. And what I'm going to end up doing eventually is probably selling this and just putting nothing there, because I've noticed the dark, the only place that he can spawn his dark, you know, his dark sun avatars is right up here, and I really want some right there. So I think if I take away that banana village, which all it's doing is increasing his money for pop, and you see I have 20 million, so I'm not hurting for money at all. So I really don't have to worry about the monies. And I mean, it's just I mean, you see this whole cars, they're really, I mean, the DDTs, they tend to rush out sometimes and just get around the corner here, and then some of the banded bads do get pretty far. And I know they upgraded that spike factory where he shoots out every few seconds, but really mine seems to be glitching out since he was in the old update, because he should be shooting out now. Maybe if I go ahead and kickstart him, or actually probably the way the time frame's going, he probably just hasn't got to the point where he's ready to shoot him out. I mean, I kind of like the fact that they made it for like TD4, but I mean, that's going to be harder on some of the lower end devices, so people are going to end up getting a little upset by it. But I mean, I'm not upset by it. I like having that ability. I think it's a good addition to the game. I think it's very effective. I think it's more effective than just shooting them out at the beginning of the round, even though I think they took away their, you know, I think they took away how long they last. I think they disappear, like in the 4th one, they'll disappear, and then they'll shoot them out again, then they'll disappear. And of course you can see he shoots out. Okay, he just doubled himself there. Okay, so he just did his main ability plus the attack, so I guess that did kickstart him in, because you can see there just a layer of spikes over it. It's like 3 shots almost, but I can tell it's only 2. But yeah, that's where I'm at, you know, and I'll do a video at 500, 600, 700, 800, hopefully 900, and hopefully 1,000. But I know I'm at least going to try to get to 800. I mean, even if I have to end up selling all these temples I sacrificed. And one thing I would suggest that Ninja Kiwi does is makes it where the temples actually collect their sacrificed money. And just, but I guess it is a sacrifice, so it's not like the banana farm where the banana farm is absorbing them. So I guess that wouldn't entirely make sense. So I guess I understand why they do it like that, because it's being sacrificed, not absorbed. It'd be different if they were being absorbed. Well, they technically are being absorbed, but the temple and its abilities in itself disappear and transform into the temple, whereas with the monkey village, it actually absorbs the banana farms and they become, their ability becomes, you know, their actual power becomes part of what the banana farm is. I understand why they don't add the price. I mean, if I have to end up selling all them, I do. I know I have a lot of dark monkeys, and I put some of these 4th tier ice monkeys down here, because by the time the bads get right here, they get popped, and then boom, everything's stopped. And then of course I have the cannon somewhere in here, if you can see him. I mean, he's big, but I think he's right there. I don't know if that's Captain Churchill. I know I have the cannon. He's somewhere in there. I think he's right next to Captain Churchill. But anyways, that is my current round. I'm going to keep going as long as I can, use powers, and I actually might put in some of the more exciting rounds when you're getting right around here. I mean, I haven't seen, since this new setup, I haven't seen a monkey get around here yet. Although sometimes I do notice, I don't know if they're hitting Berserker Brew or what, but I do notice these monkeys back here get some pops. So I don't exactly know how that's happening. I guess maybe a balloon sneaking around there, but I mean, it's the track will still be layered with spikes, so it's a little confusing. And then But yep, that's where I am. Let's go ahead and get major profits from him. Boom. A total of 0 monkey money. And I haven't filled up this corner because I haven't quite figured out what I want to do, but I think my plan is just to line the dark champions right down here, and then put snipers, and hopefully be able to fit 2 lines of snipers. And as you can see right now, it's starting to freeze, but I mean, once I get a better device, I'll be able to do more, and I hope I'll be getting a better device soon. I mean, I have the actual funds to acquire another device, but I'm kind of trying to wait till everything goes on sale, you know, so I can save a little bit of money. But I mean, even being back there, the dark, you know, he's able to target once he gets a Berserker Brew in him. Or I don't know what he's targeting. Where is he? I can't find him. I see his rays. I'm pointing at. There he is. So, yeah, he's shooting. He's shooting, and you can just see those pops, you know. If it was playing in real time, you'd see them go up by tens of thousands each pop. So they're just immensely powerful. And I'm not really sure. Oh, that's one up here. That's one up here that's shooting that. But I mean, he's also shooting, so I'm not sure how he's getting that infinite range. I mean, I don't. But I'm not complaining with it. If it works, it works. But yeah, that's my level. That's the current level I'm on. I'll do an episode every 100 rounds, and I can't promise when the next episode will come because, as you know, I'm waiting on better devices. Now, once I get better devices, I'll be able to, you know, string them out. And I'm kind of wanting to get better devices because this is about the only map I really haven't maxed out on, so I'm running out of maps from just playing all the different levels. I mean, I still have a lot of Chimps mode to do, but I'm kind of saving those for last because who likes Chimps mode? I kind of like it. It adds to the extreme challenge, and I mean, I've done a lot of beginner maps, and I'm working on the intermediates now. I haven't done a lot. I think I've done like 4 beginner maps, but you know what? Don't judge me. Hydra Dragons, you guys have a good night, day whenever you're watching this. Hydra Dragons out.